Opinions Playhouse is on the air. Turn the volume up. We've got lots to share. Listen in your car or your underwear. Frank Opinions on the air.
Hello, how are you? My name is Frank Opinion. You have found the Frank Opinion Joke Podcast, and I'm glad you have. Now we just need a whole bunch of people to find it, or eventually we'll just hang it up. It was fun while it lasted. I want to, again, acknowledge AO Creatives, okay? This is a company that actually kind of talked me into doing this. My kids talked to me and wanted me to do it. Listeners, because I had a radio show for years, wanted me to do it. But I liked what they had to say, so we'll see how it goes. They're helping to get the word out. If you have a podcast you need help with or you want to create one, aocreatives.com. Same thing is true of websites. They'll help you with that too. Hit the follow button. Then you never, ever miss a joke. The plane crash joke, not really a funny subject, but the joke is very funny. I've never been in a plane crash, thank goodness. I've flown a lot. I'm an airplane pilot, helicopter pilot. Most people learn to fly in the service, especially helicopters. I didn't. I learned to fly because I had some downtime, and I was very lucky in that there's a radio station that had hired me away from a radio station, and in order for me to be able to leave to fulfill my contract, I had to sit out for 6 months. So the hiring station hired me and paid me for 6 months while they waited for me. I had time to kill. I learned to fly. And one of those times I learned to fly a helicopter, which it's not the easiest thing to fly, but it was for me. I took to it after about a week of lessons. I felt like I'd been flying a helicopter my whole life. So flying is interesting, and I've said before that anybody who gets a chance and can afford it, just take a few flying lessons. You don't even have to get your license. Just take some flying lessons. So this is a joke about a plane crash. And this particular joke, this is a kind of a commuter plane, not a huge plane, but there are about 10 people on board. And it's in very mountainous, just think of the Alps, the Swiss, very mountainous country. And this plane, they lose it on the radar, can't contact it, no response, and then they realize it crashed into the mountains, in a part of the mountains that's not easy to get to. So, of course, they send out a search team, and the search team looks and searches, and it's a struggle to get up the mountains and finally to where the crash site is. They finally find it. And as they walk toward the plane, which is pretty much broken in half, the fuselage wings are ripped off, and they're thinking, well, there could not have been any survivors. They hear something. It sounds like, over here. They walk around the other side of the fuselage. There's a guy, obviously still alive, leaning up against what's left of the plane, and next to him is a pile of bones. And it becomes obvious because one of the members of the search team is a doctor. He goes, those are human bones. And very quickly they realize this guy ate the other people that were on this plane.
And if you get eaten, it's your own fault.
And so the leader of the survival team walks up to the guy, gives him some water, and says, so you're the only survivor? You're the only one alive? He goes, yeah. And he said, wow, what's with the pile of bones here? He goes, you got to do what you got to do to survive. He says, so are these the bones of the other people on the plane? He goes, they are. So you ate them? He said, again, you got to do what you got to do. Yes, I ate them. They were dead. Let me make that clear. But yeah, I ate them. And the lead guy on the search team says, this is incredible. Why would you eat all these people? He said, survival. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. He says, yeah, but this plane just crashed yesterday.